Hello, good afternoon. My name is Choma Onyema. I will want to talk about Microsoft Excel today. So Microsoft Excel is a type of spreadsheet. Spreadsheets are used for transactions, recording, and keeping records in general. So without much ado, I would like to go to Microsoft Excel so that I will show you what it's used for and its basic configuration. So I'm going to minimize my screen and take you to Microsoft Excel. So here we have my computer, and I go to the start button, click on the start button, and other packages will come up. These are other packages provided by Microsoft. So we have things like Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, but we are only interested in Excel. So I click on Excel. When I click on Excel, Excel will pop up. So Excel has come up, and this is a blank workbook. So these are all workbooks, but some of them have already been pre-designed. They are all called templates. So this is a blank template. This is a monthly budget template. This is a loan schedule template. So the templates show that more or less like pre-designed. These ones are more or less like pre-designed templates, but this is just a blank template. So called a blank workbook. Here we have items I have worked on recently, like downloads and the rest of them. These are things I have already worked on. They are all Excel workbooks, but I worked on them recently. If you notice, recent is underlined here. But we are interested in the very basic configuration of Excel. So we click on the blank workbook. So here we have a canvas to work on, and this canvas is made up of cells. The boxes are all called cells. Cells are a combination of columns and rows. The columns are identified with alphabets. So you have A, B, C, I'm sorry, C, and then N and N. So, and then the rows are identified with numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, down to more than a million numbers. And then when it comes to, let me take this here, please. When it comes to the columns are more than 16,000 columns. If you notice, when we get to the end of Z, the alphabet start repeating themselves. So here we have different ribbons on Excel. So these are these are the tab. This is the tab ribbon. So this whole space here, from here to here, this is the tab ribbon. So we have different tabs. You have the file tab, the home tab, the insert tab, the draw tab, the page layout tab. These tabs provide us with tools that we will have to work with when we are working with Excel. Here is on the column, on the cells, we type on the cells, we do type our items, we do our calculations on the cells, but the tools that we'll use in working on the things we have typed on are provided in the tabs. Here we have a little X. This X is when we want to close this when we want to close Excel, we click on this X. When we want to reduce the size of our Excel sheet so that we see other things in the background, we click on this. It's called the minimize or maximize button. So if I click on it here, it minimizes the Excel sheet. I see other things on the screen. If I click on it again, it maximizes it. This shows the account of the person who is working on the Excel. So when I subscribe to Microsoft for them to provide the Microsoft 365 that I'm using, this is the account I use, so it shows my name here. Down here you have what we call sheets. The sheets are used to show to classify your information in, or rather to group your information. So for instance, if I decide to group my information by on a monthly basis, I can decide to have 3 sheets, so, or 4 sheets, or as many as I want depending on what I'm doing. So let's say I want to have 3 months or a quarterly thing. I'll click here and click here. I can rename each sheet as the case may be. So here I'm going to rename the sheet. I click on the sheet, right click on it again, and then click on rename. So as I'm typing, I will now type the name of the new name I want it to have, October 2022. So, and then I come out on and click on a cell. It becomes the name of the sheet changes from sheet 1 to October 2022. So I believe with this little intro, you have an idea of what an Excel is and what it can be used for. For more information, definitely you can Google. Thank you.